All right, everybody, how's it going? It is Friday, March 11th, 2022, and of course, we are, getting closer and closer to the start of the USFL season, which is scheduled to begin on April 16th, 2022. As long as that frivolous lawsuit from the old USFL winds up being a nothing burger and doesn't really delay the start of the season, we should be seeing, the inaugural season of the new USFL in just about a month. So that's going to be pretty good. 36 days, 6 hours, 58 minutes and 22 seconds now as the clock continues to tick. And as we've done when we see more news or like we see something that seems like we should make a video about it regarding the USFL, we'll kind of cover it. So as the title says, today we're going to look at how the playoffs will kind of work, how the playoff scenarios will play out, how the playoff scheduling will go. And that's probably pretty important as long as, they make it through the 10-week season, which we've seen that be kind of complicated with, I believe, the XFL. I think the AAF also didn't make. I think they made it, or I don't remember. I remember it being just a nightmare getting to the AAF championship, if they even got to it. I just remember a lot of nightmare situations, and the XFL, of course, COVID kind of axed that out of the way. So anyway, let's take a peek here at the USFL playoff schedule. It looks like only two teams from either the North or the South will make it. So out of the 8 teams, 4 teams make the playoffs. The two top seeds from the North and the 2 top seeds from the South. So the 1 and the 2 make it. Then they play each other. So 1 plays 2, 1 plays 2. For the North, it looks like both games will be semifinals. They'll be played on Saturday, June 25th, so long as, not everything's all messed up. And it'll be 3 or 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard. So one of the teams will play at 3 and the other team will play at 8. And then the championship game will be on Sunday, July 3rd, so just before the just before 4th of July, so that's pretty cool. So if you're on one of the North teams that's playing or one of the South teams that's playing, you get to celebrate 4th of July as a USFL champion, whatever that means to you. And that'll be at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Fox. NBC and Fox will host NBC and Fox will each broadcast one semifinal game on Saturday, June 25th, with the first airing at 3 o'clock on Fox and the second airing at 8 Eastern on NBC/Peacock. Okay. So that makes pretty sense. All 2022 postseason games to be played at the Tom Benson Hall of Fame Stadium in Canton, Ohio. So the games are actually going to be played at Ohio or at the Canton Stadium at the Hall of Fame. So that's pretty cool. Good for the USFL. Kind of a bigger stage than playing down in Birmingham, Alabama. They get to ride up and enjoy playing at a place like Canton, Ohio, where the first NFL's what's the word I'm looking for? Preseason game? Yeah, that's what it is. The first NFL preseason game gets to be played there. I don't know why I had such a hard time remembering what the name of that game was. So that's pretty cool. We get to see that the USFL has the playoffs in mind. That it's pretty well defined. Like with most things with the USFL, it seems like they have everything pretty well figured out, pretty well defined, pretty well shaped. They don't seem to be going into this with any kind of blinders on, without an idea of how to do X, Y, or Z. And it sounds like they have a pretty good playoff thing figured out. One of these, the North or the South, will play on Fox. The other will play on NBC. The winner of that game, they'll have their game on Fox at 7:30 p.m. It seems pretty well figured out. Do we know who's going to be in there? No, we have no idea, really, unless you're just pretty sure based on the drafts, the supplemental drafts, and the coaches, who's going to be in there. You could wind up seeing the Panthers and the Bandits. Those two got probably the best quarterbacks. So it's kind of one of those things where you're like, well, it seems like those two teams are going to be your best teams, but you're not really certain about any of that. It's kind of all just question marks. But all right, so that's basically it for this video. We're just it was a quick little, here's the playoff format, and it seems to be pretty well put together. Seems to be, pretty quick. But again, when you only have 8 teams, 4 teams making the playoffs is half the league. So, half the league gets to make it. The other 4 teams have to go home and kind of reconstruct their teams and, hopefully not lose too many guys to maybe the NFL or the XFL, whatever happens, Maybe just quit playing because they're like, this wasn't for me. So I don't know. This is pretty cool. The USFL has their playoffs out, so we know how it works. We know what to expect. We know what's on the line through these 10 weeks of the regular season. And we're just about 36 days, 6 hours, and 53 minutes now away and 55 seconds. watching the clock tick away slowly but surely. Can't wait. 36 days, April 16th. I'm excited for the USFL. It should be quite interesting to see what kind of product they have put out on the field. We're wondering what the offense and defenses will look like and who the 4 teams that will fill out this bracket will wind up being. Those are the cool things to think about. Let me know what you think down below in the comment section. There's not really much to comment on, but are you excited for the USFL? The normal questions I've been asking about the league. I'm pretty excited. It's getting closer and closer. I hope they're able to handle that lawsuit. Just let me know your thoughts on the league down below. As always, I'll be sure to get back to you as soon as I can. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you're around here. Like it if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and you kind of want more USFL, NFL, MLB, general news and stuff like that. We're all over the place. It's a busy time of the year with baseball starting back up, the USFL about to kick off, and the NFL heading into free agency. So a pretty good one-stop shop for a lot of random sports news. So, and varied opinion on live stream. So I appreciate that. Thank you very much. For those who are already subscribed, thank you. Those who have left likes, I appreciate you. And hopefully you have a good rest of your day and all that YouTube stuff. Good day, morning, night, whenever you decide to give this a listen. That's about it. All right, see you later. Thanks a lot. Have a good rest of your whatever. Peace out.